I'm not sure what we're running into here, but there's some type of park back here. Well, we found another pond, park, lake, whatever the heck it is. And finally, it may not be private, but what is it? Let's go take a look. This is awesome. Heck yeah. Welcome to break. Getting a little worried with every pond being private back here. We got a picnic area building up there. Picnic area down here, which is heavily dilapidated. Hell yeah. And then this. Perfect stopping point for one hell of a day riding. I'll end up probably churning around and finding a new route home from here, but good Lord. This is a find. See an old cabin over there. Some type of old park. I don't think it's maintained anymore, but we're gonna take a second and enjoy it. Well, this might end up as one of my favorite little breaks on the bike down here in South Carolina. There's nobody around. This is a long forgotten park, and it is gorgeous. I like my solitude. Man, heck yeah. If the road wasn't so soft, I'd bring Eddie Vander and Missy down here, but maybe we will anyway. I'm going to get back at it, head home, guys. We're going to hit a couple more gravel roads and have some fun, but we are on the way back home. What a beautiful day and ride. Ooh. Let's see if we can find a little mud before we get there. Alright, thought that might be a little harder. That was some extremely deep sand. That wasn't bad at all. And we're gonna head back. Alright. Get a little surprised now and then with a little mud or heavy sand, but I was already in standing position. Check this out. So you won't believe this over here. I was hearing it when we're at that pond. See if I can get a sign. You probably could not read that. Let's see. So warning, military impact range, ground to air bombing. That's not sound a little crazy. Let's see. Do not enter air to ground bombing.
I don't know if I picked up any of it when I happened to have the camera out when I was at that pond. Thought it was shotgun right away for hunting, and I'm like, that's just too huge. You don't see that every day. You may never see that again. Contact range office. For permission to enter. All right. Manchester State Forest. Well, that looks pretty fun too. Next adventure, not the bombing field, Manchester State Forest. Comment below if you want me to reach out to the range office for clearance to take Draven into the bombing field. Be nice, guys. That is crazy. All right. Waiting for another one to come in. I don't know if we'll see another, but the fighter jets have been landing directly in front of me. I don't know if you, if I caught that on the camera, if you saw that on the camera. I suspect that was the bombing noise I heard earlier. Kind of cool, kind of red dawnish. Age myself there a bit because I'm not talking about the old red dawn. Try that again. Age myself there because I'm not talking about the new red dawn. All my brain cells have to kind of work towards driving the bike, so. How cool would it be to see one of those fighters drop something into that bombing field? The minute I turn the camera on, I don't see any of them. That is how it goes. Alright, couldn't catch a fighter jet. But my luck, this video will get real interesting a little bit when I run out of gas. I might not want to do that. I think you guys would enjoy it. We are going to get some gas. Ha! Fighter jet. Can you see it? Hope you can see it. Yes, I do need gas. I'm not just trying to stall so I can show you a fighter jet. That wouldn't be a bad thing though, huh? Must be a lot of bomb testing today. They are all over the place. Alright, get the good old 93. Keep this baby purring. We have got gas. Officially now going to make it home. I've got sand everywhere. Bird's going to try to take me out. starting to think this ride has the perfect amount of off-road, sand, slightly muddy, and tarmac and gravel. This has been a great ride. We gotta turn around here sooner or later and find our way a little different path back to the shop in the tiny house. But it's gonna be hard, man. This has been a blast. Yeah, great ride today. Gonna leave us a little over one more section to do the South Carolina Adventure Route, and at some point hope to get crazy and do the whole thing together. It's I think around 1,100 miles, I have to check, but this has been phenomenal. Perfect day, perfect ride, and yeah, after a bit here, see if we can find a way home. We're just going to enjoy the gravel as it comes. Hopefully nothing gets too crazy and too muddy, where I have to turn back and double back around like last time. At least this time I won't be setting up a tent in pitch dark, which is nice. This side of South Carolina that not many see out here. I'll say one thing, and that is proof in the pudding. That's a saying I never really say. I don't know where that came from. The obstacle course that I've been running not too far from here, which is nice, has dramatically changed my comfort and confidence on all this crap, because I am going way faster than I was out here in mud and everything earlier. But I got some bumps, but I can see just how much that has changed my confidence in the bike, confidence in myself, which is great. My last camping trip out in the mountains, a lot more confidence out there as well. More confidence, more calmness, just less mistakes. I'll pop up a little video here about I'll put the fun one up there when I drop the bike, but I know that it's not something probably readily available to everybody, but the obstacle course really is changing everything for me. We'll hit there a few more times. I'd like to go out there with a riding partner, Barry from Fire and Ice Outdoor Gear. We're gonna go out there sometime so I can get a little crazier on the course, which is nice. It's a closed obstacle course, but to build the skills more. But if you know, need any help, then somebody's out there with me. Well, to hear an interesting story, I got one for you. So as I mentioned, I'm feeling a little more comfortable after at the obstacle course, sitting down a little bit more on the rough rides. As long as, you know, it's not thick mud or sand's going to throw me around. I'm just getting more comfortable in my riding positions. But now that I am sitting more on gravel and such, I got to keep a few things in line, you know, lack of a better term, keep the boys in the right spot. So there's not too much jongling happening on those gravel roads. So hey, too much information, but you get to learn something new every time we're out and about. Who knew that would come up as an adventure rider?
I'm just a few miles away from home now. What a gorgeous day it has been. I wanted to take the bike out for a ride since the humidity is broke and the weather has calmed down. It has been fantastic riding in South Carolina. Appreciate you guys coming along today for the ride. Many more adventures coming. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the little bell button. You know, bing. Let me know your thoughts with a comment below. Have a great day, guys. Keep adventuring, and we'll see you next time.